like, if the West hadn't fallen, would the East have fallen, or would they have reunited? Would there have been civil wars? You know, how would it have continued? What would have happened? It's just such an interesting idea of thinking of. And if the East hadn't been defeated or hadn't died, like, you know, kind of like continually declined, would the Ottomans have even ever been able to invade Anatolia? Would they have ever gotten anywhere? Would the Seljuks have gotten anywhere? Like, it's just so interesting to think about. I mean, like, what would have happened if the Achaemenid Persians had defeated Sparta? And I not just defeated them at Thermopylae, I mean, like, actually annexed Greece. Like, what would have happened? You know, would there have been no Macedon later in the life that then invaded and destroyed the Persian Empire, separated it into the Diadochi, who would then, you know, fucked the entire region over, and then the Romans came bitch slapped them? But you get my point. Like, it's so interesting to think about the general, like, concept of, and the speculatory, like, questions we can ask, whether, like, because of how effective each of the different things have been. Like, if Augustus has got, if Gaius Octavius Augustus, or, you know, Gaius Julius Caesar II, technically, we go by that, but no, if Augustus hadn't, you know, if they had listened to him and not colonized or conquered the British Isles, how would the British Isles have been then? Would the empire have, like, had a stronger position instead of, you know, expending resources on, like, essentially a dead area at the time? Because Augustus was lobbied against, well, was very much against the colonization of the north of England, which I believe they then did pretty swiftly after he died. I don't think it was, like, very much longer after he died until they were like, yep, we're just going to conquer this now. But yeah, like, this just, I do apologize for this massive tangent about, like, history, but, like, it just came to my mind, and it's just so interesting to think about the different, like, speculatory, and I will keep using the word speculatory, but the nature of how these changes would have affected the world is, it's like one small domino affecting so many other dominoes. Like, even if you think of, like, somewhere as, like, recently as, like, World War II, I mean, that's, like, the most recent large war, or, like, most recent extremely pivotal war for the world, at the very least. Like, think about if World War II hadn't happened, what would the world have been like? Would there have been a Cold War between Russia and, or between the USSR and America? Would America actually not be, would they still be isolationist as they were before World War II? Would they have been, would the British Empire have collapsed? Like, would French be communist? Because there was a very big chance of that as well. Like, it's just so interesting, like, to even think of that, like, even just if something's, like, you know, coming up to nearly 100 years ago, start of it wise, something like so big like that, like so recent as that, could have had so many domino effects that could have changed the world as we know it. And even, like, the Cold War, if like the Cold War became hot, what would have happened? You know, would there have been a total, like, mutual annihilation of the world, or, like, would the nukes simply have been a threat, like, you know, not actually employed because no one actually wants mutually assured destruction, and no one would be, and both sides would kind of just use them as a threat? Like, what? It's so interesting. And I'm just like, my brain's just like, these things are so interesting, I must talk about. But obviously, the things that, like, to me are more interesting is, of course, the ancient wars and stuff like that. That, like, the nature that you can, I was gonna say speculatory again, the nature of thinking about what if Rome hadn't succeeded, what if the Etruscans, who were essentially wiped out, and, you know, we know not as much about as we want to, what would they have been like? Would they have had the same ambitions as Rome? Or would the Romans, or would, like, the kind of, like, I'm going to call them proto-Romans in this case, would the Etruscans have had, like, any ambition as much as the Romans did? Or would they have kind of done nothing? It's just, or what if like Pyrrhus had beaten Rome instead of losing, or instead of getting a Pyrrhic victory and having to retreat? Would Rome have been able to beat them back at that point, or would Pyrrhus have conquered Rome? I don't know if Pyrrhus ever wanted to fully conquer Rome. I know that he wanted Magna Graecia, or Magna Graecia if you want to be awkward. And by awkward I mean, you know, modern. And then obviously, if the history stayed normal up until the Punic Wars, what if Carthage had won the Punic Wars? What would have happened? It's just, I love the speculatory nature of all of this. It's just so interesting. Like, I feel like I could talk shit about this for ages. Like, obviously, if I was gonna like talk properly about it instead of just like, you know, throw out general speculation, I would, you know, we'd have to do research and whatnot. But it's one of those things that I think is definitely very interesting and could be a very interesting like video on like YouTube that could be done, like big what ifs about like what if the Romans didn't, you know, beat the Etruscans or destroy the Etruscans, or what if they lost the Samnite Wars, or it's just so many different things you can do. There's domino after domino. Like, what if Charlemagne didn't drown? Which I'm pretty sure he did drown. Wait. Charles. Just because I can't spell Charlemagne. He died in Aachen on Francia. That's don't care about his wives and concubine. I want to see how he died. Where the fuck is his death? There is death. Oh no, he didn't. Oh, Barbossa! It was Frederick Barbossa who died via drowning. I thought it was Charlemagne for the longest time. Nope, Barbossa. Whoops. They are very different people. One was a Holy Roman Emperor, and one was Francia, which was the HRE, but was actually called the Frankish Empire. But still, I don't know why I thought that he drowned. No, Charlemagne just died in his bed. That's a pretty boring death for a man as powerful as he was. But yeah, what if he hadn't died when he did? You know, that's that. Then you can speculate more. It's just yeah. And what if the Carlins hadn't decided to like slap each other about and, you know, stayed unified under the Frankish Empire instead of, you know, all trying to rise to power? There's just so many different like things to think about, you know. But yeah, I think that's something I might look into, doing research about, doing some speculation videos and like what if videos and stuff. Might be interesting. Probably a lot of editing, but might have a look into that. Whether or not I get anywhere with it, but that's a very different thing. But at the very least, it's an interesting thing to think about. Well, I have no clue how close we are to our job thing at this point. I don't know if we've gone past Naples yet. Scania. Oh no, it's a Renault T-Bro. I'm just gonna itch my arm 1 second, guys. Oh, we're literally basically there. Fair enough. We're a lot closer than I thought. So essentially what you're saying, Joe, is we've been past Naples for a fucking while. Jesus Christ. That's what happens when I get on a subject and I just go ham on it.
Keep right.
I think the most interesting of all the speculations is definitely the later Roman stuff. Like the early Roman stuff is really interesting as well. But I think if I was to like pick like out of the speculations I made I think speculating about the Roman Empire not falling to pieces is probably the most interesting of all of them. Like, what if the West was actually able to, you know, stay stable?
Keep right.
What if the Romans didn't become Catholic and they actually stayed true to the pagan beliefs? Instead of converting, you know, to a religion that, in my opinion, led definitely to the downfall of the West. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think the West was kind of screwed either way, but I think maybe pagans might have, the pagan Romans might have been lasted a little longer. But then again, that's just my opinion. Look at this beautiful truck. I'm running out of fuel. That is true. I have got like 200 miles left in the tank. I wonder if we're going to be level up after this. I don't actually remember what we're leveling, how level we were close to. Well, I know we're level close to level 232. I mean, I don't know how close we were to leveling. That's more accurate. That's a better way of saying it, Joe. Well done. You actually figured out how to speak today. Sometimes I'm a tit. Oh shit, it's 47. I did not notice the sharp change in speed limit there. All right, to Villa.
Get ready to turn right.
Oh wow, it's like you can literally see Sicily from here.
Turn right, and then continue straight. Go straight.
You got it, Doug.
Go straight, and then turn left.
Villa San Giovanni.
Turn left.
How long are we going to need to rest? Oh, 53 minutes. Yeah, we're going to be fine.
Ready to turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to drive a truck through here in real life. This would, I don't think this would be fun.
Turn right.
Real question, game. Can I get a job from here? No, I cannot. So I've got to hope that Messina has a job for us. Or we're going to be driving a little bit. Apparently it's 43 mile an hour here. A go.
Recomputing.
20-minute hop over the to Messina.
Finding new route.
Okay, Messina. Oh, thank God. Yeah, we're not going to be taking any of these jobs because we're going to be resting before we take a job. So I don't even know what jobs will be available by the time we wake up. How long we got until we need to hand this in? 18 hours. We could quite literally rest before we hand this in.
Keep left, and then turn left.
I might just rest before we hand this in, actually. There's literally no reason to do that, but there's also no reason not to. Because I'm going to be resting either way before I pick up a job. Yeah, we'll rest before we end the job. Because then it means I can pick up a job as soon as we're done resting. I can drop this off and then maybe, if we get lucky, pick up a job straight away from the same place and not need to reverse twice. You know, save ourselves a little bit of effort.
Go straight.
Doug, I will go straight when the light is not red.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Follow this guy through. Beautiful.
Get ready to turn left.
Ooh, trains. Ooh, that's a nice train station as well. Oh shit, that's you know what? Let's focus on driving instead of, you know, around everything here.
Go straight.
We will own you one day, garage. Don't you worry. Okay, good. Okay, so they made me 160. Have they made me enough after this? Yeah. Maybe 200 grand, so they've definitely made me enough money.
Get ready to turn left.
Alright, let's hand off this bastard and see what jobs are there.
Turn left.
So we're dropping this off at,
Finally, we are here.
I have no clue what this is called. What is it called? Cantiere Navale. Let's have a look. Is there any jobs for is that where we pick the jobs up? Nope. So it doesn't fucking matter. We'll just drop these bitches off. Okay, once it over there, that's easy to do. Oh yeah, that's what I need to do. We need to turn off, now that I remembered, autopilot. No. Run that shit off. There we go. Perfect. See, look at that. I'm good. I can do. See? Oh no, a little bit wrong. There we go. Ah. Yeah, so there's no jobs here. That's fine. You know what? We will pay off the loans. Fuck it. Right, what cargo jobs we got? So we got up to Sadi, up to there. Okay, so they're literally all over there. Might take the Cagliari, to be honest. No, Heck off. I mean, there is a... I mean, realistically, I can go to any of these and there'll be jobs. We may as well at least take the best one then.
Let's get this job done.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go out here and get some petrol. Well, actually, no. If I go, oh yeah, we're gonna go to Palermo anyway. So we'll go get some petrol. All right, open up, please.
Turn left and then turn right.
Logistica. It's gonna be a little bit of a pain to pick up, but
where it ends.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Over there, easy enough. Give me the petrol. Right, yeah, we're gonna go, yeah, we're gonna go there. Actually, we're gonna go there. It's only 39 miles away.
Time to hit the road.
Yeah, we'll check our drivers as soon as we get off the ferry. Before that, we'll just focus on getting where we're going.
Turn left.
Yeah, we got loads. We got loads. Fine. All right, let's fucking go, guys. Oh shit, it's 90 miles an hour. Oops. I forgot that the speed limit on this little bit is fucking low.
Get ready to turn right.
Let's move a little bit quicker. There's no one around here.
Turn right.
Any question marks here? No. There isn't Palermo, though. We're gonna go get that one. Yeah, there's no question marks here. That's fine.
Get on with it. Get ready to turn left. Turn left and then keep right.
Turn left, you got it. And then right.
Keep right and then turn right. Turn right.
Make sure we don't get in the way of the Actros there. I think it's the first time in a long time I've been to Sicily. It's as beautiful as I remember. That's Scania, bro.
Go straight.
No, it's an Iveco. I think I thought you were a... I think I thought he was on my... You know, he was good enough to be considered on the same team as me. Too nice I was there. Too nice. Oh, I'm going... Okay, I picked up a little... I thought the speed limit had gone up then, but nope. Apparently I was wrong.
Go straight.
Yeah, I'm not slowing down. Fuck you, game. You can just... Nope.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Right, so... Depending on what job we get offered after this, I will either probably end up back in Italy or hopefully to a Spain. Worst case scenario, we go back to Italy. Best case, Spain or Germany. I think by the time we get off the ferry as well, we should be able to buy the 2 new drivers, or pay off all of our loans, at the very least. And then we'll take all the loans out to buy everything again. Almost like... It's a weird one, but... Telepass for the win. Down to 37 before we get fined by some random police officer who just appeared randomly. Ooh, God, these look a bit different. I have definitely been here, but I don't remember these. I must have just come to like Palermo or something. Fair enough. This guy wants to move out my way. We'll go pick up some shit.
Then exit right. Exit right.
Alright, let's get some fuel. £1.54? That's not bad for a litre of fuel, to be fair. Not bad at all. Ooh, I'm gonna need to go with my tablet. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna go get my tablet. Alright, tablets acquired. Let's get going. Pay our little 1.3 grand bill. And off we go. I think we've got like a 14-hour ferry ride now as well, so get down to Palermo and get our ferry ride on.